Vampires have been ruining lives for centuries. They have been killing and turning people into one of their own. But that stops today because in today's video, I survived 100 days in hardcore Minecraft as a vampire hunter. I've already survived 100 days as a vampire, but can I survive 100 days hunting them and killing them? Watch the video to find out. My goals for these 100 days are to kill as many vampires as I can, and also get full obsidian armor and become the strongest vampire hunter there is. Anyways, if you enjoyed, then please drop a like and subscribe. Also comment if you want 200 days and join my Discord server. Anyways, let the 100 days begin. Day 1, I spawned in a spruce forest and chopped down some wood. I then made a wooden pickaxe, mined some cobblestone, and made stone tools. I saw a cave nearby, so I wanted to get full iron gear right off the start. Day 2, I was mining a ton of iron in the cave. I killed many mobs and mined as much iron as I could. I spent a while mining and smelting my iron and then geared up. Day 4, I got out of the cave and continued traveling. I ran into a village after a little bit of exploring, so I looted everything they had. I needed some starter loot before I could become a vampire hunter. Day 6, I ran into another village and looted it as well. It had some decent loot. I was honestly doing really good so far. I had everything I needed to be the best hunter ever. Day 7, I finally crafted my garlic syringe and also the chair you need to use it on. I used the injection and became a vampire hunter. It obviously gave me poison at the start. Day 8, I started a village raid and spent the whole day killing vampires just to find out the raid was glitched, so I just left. Day 10, I ran into another village, but this one had a hunter trainer in it. I found an obsidian chestplate of hell. This is stronger than netherite. The only downside to it is that it makes you go slower. Anyways, I collected all the loot and left. Day 11, I was looking for a hunter camp to use it to level up. I found one after a little bit and thankfully had enough vampire blood to get me to level 2 vampire hunter. Day 13, I was exploring when I ran into a vampire forest. I knew this was the time to kill as many of them as I could. I killed a lot of vampires and got a lot of goods from their drops. That will be helpful for me to level up a couple times. Day 15, I found another vampire hunter camp, so I used all my blood bottles and got to level 4. Now I need to use the trainer in that village I had found to level up. These guys won't work after level 4. Day 18, after a lot of traveling and being lost, I finally found my way back to the village and went to the trainer. I had everything I needed for a level up, so I leveled up to level 5. And shortly after, I was level 6. I was out of resources to level up again. Day 20, it was time to go mining. I needed to get a ton of diamonds and other ores that will be helpful in building machines later on. I also needed to find some more vampire books by either killing them or finding them in dungeons. Day 21, I started a strip mine and dug all the way down to level 11. I found a ton of redstone and iron, but sadly no diamonds in this cave. Day 22, I was still mining when I ran into a zombie spawner. I killed all the zombies and destroyed the spawner and got nothing good. The loot was also very bad. I then went back to exploring for diamonds. Day 24, I ran into a mineshaft and looted multiple chests and got some decent stuff from them. I was doing good on loot so far. Still hadn't found any diamonds, but soon I will. Day 25, I found my first diamonds and it was a vein of 8. Super lucky. I hope my luck stays like this throughout the entire mining trip. Anyways, I spent a couple more days in the mine. I found more diamonds and other great loot, and also explored multiple caves. Day 29, I left the caves with 36 diamonds, including my diamond pickaxe. Lots of obsidian, a ton of gold and iron, and some other resources. I quickly made a nether portal and went to the nether. Day 30, I was in the nether and spotted a bastion, so I went to loot it. It was my favorite type of bastions. These ones always have a ton of gold blocks in them, and the chest in the middle has some great loot as well. I spent some time looting this bastion and left. Day 33, I found another bastion. This one was a small one, but I still looted it and everything from it and then left the nether. Day 35, I was back home with some amazing loot. I had 2 double chests filled with a ton of resources, and I was gonna start using these resources to craft some good vampire hunter weapons. Day 36, I wanted to get full obsidian hill armor. The only way you can get this is either by village loot or by doing quests given by hunter representatives. So I went to look for another village that has a beacon so I can capture it and get a hunter representative. Day 39, I finally ran into a spruce village and started capturing it. I unlocked a quest for obsidian boot for 10 vampire souls, which we had. So I quickly connected my nether portals back to the main village and got my vampire souls. Day 40, I submitted the quest and got the boots for my obsidian armor. We just needed 2 more pieces now. This was great. I then spent a couple days finishing the rest of the quest and got a village totem from one of them. Day 44, the representative was out of quest, so I went back to my village and built a beacon myself, since I already had the totem for it, and I took over the village. Sadly, the quests at my village didn't offer any obsidian armor. Day 45, I went AFK for a little bit over at the spruce village. Day 50, I was back from AFK and I got back to work on getting full obsidian hill armor. I removed the totems from this village and went off looking for another village to use it on. Day 53, I found another village and I added the totems. I then took over the village and the hunter representative again didn't give any quests for leggings or helmet. This went on for days. I captured multiple villages and finished multiple quests. Finally, by day 64, I had full obsidian armor, including 2 extra boots. There were a lot of quests giving me boots for just 10 vampire souls, so I bought them all. My next goal was to enchant my gear and get god gear. Day 66, I started enchanting. I got some decent enchantments on my gear, not the best but also not the worst. Day 68, I was done enchanting and it was time to look for a fortress and get blaze rod, so I went to the nether and started exploring. Day 71, I ran into a fortress in a crimson biome and head over to a blaze spawner right away. I spent a while killing as many blazes as I could until I had 10 blaze rods. I then head back home. Day 74, I was back home and now it was time to level up to like level 11. I wanted to unlock the skill to use advanced weapons. I had multiple vampire books and everything else I needed, so I spent a couple days leveling up. Day 78, I got all the way up to level 11 and couldn't level up anymore. I ran out of blood and fangs to use for leveling up. But level 11 was great since I had unlocked the technology skill. Day 80, I crafted my first ever semi-auto crossbow on a stack of arrows for it. This thing was a beast. Anyways, next I wanted to go to the nether and trade with some piglins for pearls to defeat the ender dragon. Day 81, I was in the nether and I started trading. I spent a while trading over 2 stacks of gold. Finally, by day 84, I had 15 ender pearls and I left the nether. Day 85, I threw my first eye of ender and started traveling. The stronghold was very far from me. It was like 2,000 blocks away. By day 88, I got to the stronghold and wasted no time. I started searching for the portal room. I ran into a library and looted it and got vampire books from it, which was great. Day 89, I found the portal room and I filled in the portal. I jumped in and the fight began. I first started off with the towers as always. Then I started killing the dragon. My semi-auto crossbow was doing really good. I really like this weapon. Anyways, after a long fight, by day 93, I beat the ender dragon and got to level 68. I collected the dragon egg and I left the end. Day 94, I was back home and I enchanted all my gear. I enchanted my sword, pickaxe, axe, shovel, and my semi-auto crossbow. For the last few days, I wanted to kill as many vampires and vampire barons, so I went to the vampire forest. Day 96, I started killing vampires and barons. My gear was godly, so I was barely getting damaged. I killed around 5 vampire barons and around 20 vampires. Anyways, that's what the last 4 days were spent doing until day 100. That's it. This is how I survived 100 days in hardcore Minecraft as a vampire hunter. If you enjoyed, then please drop a like and subscribe. Also check out all my socials, link in the description below. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next video.